we had a little bit of Eric. Shall we visit Don Jr.? Can we go see Don Jr. and all of his stupidness? Shall we? Shall we, kids? Because, damn. Where's the... There it is. Let's go there. So this is Don Jr. I got to say, the timing on the title of this is pretty shite, considering the Michael Wolff stuff that just came out, that there is 100 hours of Epstein talking about his friendship with Trump that Michael Wolff has on tape, that he showed Michael Wolff pictures of Trump with topless girls sitting on his lap that were more than likely Epstein recruits and were underage. That stuff is going to be coming out over the next year or so, and it sounds like more of a warning, but apparently it was in the safe that the FBI got, which might explain why Trump is begging off on his whole thing about, like, I think I would totally declassify the Epstein. Well, maybe I wouldn't. I mean, there's a lot of phony stuff in there. Yeah. What do you think? He's gonna go through the file personally and pick and choose it. What do you think? So this is Don Jr. If they had an October surprise, they'd have dropped it by now. Oh, and there's an ad.
Let me tell you something about Asian people that 99% of people don't know.
I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I don't care. Please go away.
There is one unusual strategy anyone can use to improve their odds of winning the lottery. And potentially...
I mean, it's the boy who cried wolf, right? If you lie about someone for 9 years straight, nothing ever sticks, nothing's ever true, it all ends up...
He was convicted of 34 counts of fraud, and the rest of his trials are ongoing. The one in Florida was only punted because he picked the judge. Shit stuck, dummy. He's going to get sentenced at the end of this month.
A hoax or lawfare or whatever it may be, that's going to happen.
That's going to happen. It totally is. And one of the other things that's going to happen is that, like my dad, I'm always in the passenger seat of a car.
Tried doing that the other day, 2 days ago, I guess, with the Atlantic, where they, Trump said this about a fallen soldier, and like the sister of the
sister.
And this is one of these journalists at the Atlantic that peddles all these hoaxes, so it's, not exactly known as a credible guy. He's peddled a lot of nonsense. But this sister who was on the phone.
The sister? Was it the sister? By the way, is it the cocaine hole in the roof of the mouth that causes the lisp? Or is this just the new Castilian Trump English?
The lawyer who was in the room, 12 other people, everyone who was in the room is like, that's just a lie. But it doesn't matter. They run with it anyway, and then leftist Twitter picks it up today, and despite the community notes, they're still running with it as though it's the gospel, right? They have
the gospel according to Theo.
So yesterday, I guess, John Kelly comes out and he said, Trump said all of these things. I'm like, really? That's interesting. John Kelly, you care so much. You waited 5 years?
No, he didn't wait 5 years. He said it. He just okayed them putting out the audio of it. 5 years? He just waited that long? No, he said it immediately.
To say all of these disastrous things. You waited conveniently till...
He'd say all these disastrous things. Dude, are you trying to accent your lisp? Is this like pronouncing white as a dog whistle to white supremacists?
Before an election, I mean, if you were really telling the truth, if it was really this threat, you'd think you'd have brought it up before that, but you just understand.
So you're going to... Wait. You're going to ignore all the people that brought stuff like this up for a long time. How about this? How about this, asshole? Let's walk back to your dad saying John McCain isn't a hero because he was captured. How about there? How about we just start and end there? I don't give a fuck about any of these other things. I personally believe they're true, but I don't need any more than the shit your dad has already talked openly on camera in front of a live audience.
He's another one of these Washington bureaucrats. If he goes against Trump now, he thinks he's going to be rewarded in the next administration.
Yeah, just like everybody who's siding with your dad, like Elon Musk.
If it's not...
Elon Musk is hoping for, that he wants to move his case in Pennsylvania to a federal court so that he can get a pardon. But he can't, because that's a state charge.
He understands he's not going anywhere with Trump because he basically did a lousy job. But that's how it works in D.C. So they'll come up 2 weeks beforehand, they'll peddle the lies, they'll get their board seat, the swamp will take care of them, and they'll continue to fail America. So I don't think anyone's buying any of this crap anymore. I think, frankly, people are sick of it. The reality...
All right. What's happening? What's the theory? Sorry, real quick. Chat room, if I may. What are we thinking? Swollen tongue? Are we new teeth, and therefore there's an issue with placement? Is his his palate brace that he has in there from doing too much coke that's in the roof of his mouth because there's a hole? Is that slipping now, and it pushes his tongue forward, and that's what makes them talk like this, and he's unaware of it? What do you think? What do we think? Because I gotta say, holy shit. It's really exaggerated. Too much coke? That's, I think, yeah, last one. Everybody thinks coke hole? Everybody's going with coke hole? All right. I generalize, but across the board. Coke hole, we're going with coke hole. Okay. 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 All right, back to the coke hole.
We had 4 years under Trump. Anyone who's voting in this election lived, under Trump for 4 years?
Yes, especially the last one where no one lived. We all stayed home.
And everyone who's voting in this election also lived under Harris Biden for 4 years.
Yes, yes, with the lowest unemployment for the longest period in 60 years, a near doubling of the stock market, rising wages, and then a recovery which caused the inflation, specifically the supply shock caused by us, reshoring factories and the like, which will drive up prices for some time, and still we're the strongest economy in the world.
When were you better off?
Now, not during lockdown, not when he was setting it up so that the Derek Chauvins of the world could have their fucking way with anybody.
When were we at peace? When were we at?
We weren't at peace.
When were we prosperous?
When were we prosperous? We were at war in Afghanistan all during your dad's presidency. When Biden got in, we got out. We're no longer in a war. We're helping allies, but we're not in these wars. We don't have troops on the ground. We had troops on the ground in Afghanistan, you dumb motherfucker.
Were we poor? And the reality is, we went from prosperity.
Really? You're going to say prosperity with a lisp? Are you just looking for it? I guess. You just say wealth. We were wealthy because no one will notice.
Trump.
I guess everybody will go, what is wealthy?
To poverty under Joe Biden.
Sorry, that's your family, dummy. That's because you were fined $500 million.
Kamala Harris and their disastrous policies.
That's just the legal system. Those aren't her policies. That's the policy of fuck around and find out. You're in the find out phase.
Signing peace deals in the Middle East and no.
In the Middle East. Hold on. In the Middle East. Wait 1 second. Peace deals in the what? Hold on.
Under Trump, to poverty under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and their disastrous policies. We went from signing peace deals in the Middle East and no.
In the Middle East. In the Middle East.
Wars to wars breaking out all over the place. It's a very simple choice.
It's a thimble of choice. Sorry, simple choice, I guess is what he was trying to say. Is that like Simple Jack? Thank you, Gina. Oh my gosh. Pentoxy. Why is that so small? Oh my gosh, that should be bigger. Thank you. Pentoxy Stein, that's so lovely. Thank you so much for the super chat. Coke is your answer. You're going with Coke. And Gina just has a heart. I don't know if his heart is the problem. And Chandra, orchestra seats A18 and A20 will be empty tomorrow night. Please use them to honor those lost to the hate. Let them. Oh, that's very sweet, Chandra. Tomorrow night for Sexy Liberal. We will absolutely. Thank you so much for that.
Again, the Democrats are going to pull out all of their stops.
The stops. We're pulling. It's true. We are pulling out all of the stops. I've heard this. Say, there's somebody that got a bear stuck in a hole.
The stuff that they'll peddle now is going to be next level, and it's an act of desperation because, frankly, with all of the early votes.
Oh, so he got a heads up about the Epstein stuff
going on right now. If they had a real October surprise, they would have dropped it by now.
Yeah, they don't need one. Your dad's just a shit candidate.
That's not even a question. I mean, in some.
Yeah, so bro, so true. It's like it's so true. It's like there's true and then there's that.
25% of the vote is in. If they had a real October surprise,
they dropped
it. But that's not going to stop them from lying. It's not going to stop them from, rolling out their bureaucrats in D.C. and, making up stuff about Trump like they've been doing for 9 years.
Oh, yeah? What'd they make up?
And I think, to your point, people get it. They've seen it. They've seen all the stuff.
Yeah, that's why the banked vote is so fucking huge this time.
They've seen all turn out to be nonsense.
No, it didn't.
Falling for it for the fourth.
Also, maybe it did. I have to be honest, I don't know what the word nonsense means. Maybe it means something else. I assume you're saying nonsense, but that's me. I shouldn't do that.
375th time.
The 375th time. By the way, this is John Solomon on the far right. I don't know who the lady. Hold on.
As California turned a corner for the worse, the most consequential election in our lifetime is just around the corner.
Oh, it's an ad. I see. I don't know who
everybody.
Hey. By the way, where's this? Oh yeah. So we'll go to Trump next in a minute. Hey. And again, I apologize. This is Hal Sparks, Mega Worldwide. It's a little later tonight, but it's Friday night. We're hanging out. I will be doing a 24-hour live stream on Election Day, noon to noon, ladies and gentlemen. Will I fall asleep at some point? It's entirely possible. And then you guys get to watch me nap, which I will promise to wear something visually stimulating. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's so lovely. You guys, my goodness. Aria says, how not to derail, I had to drop this morning. Did you tell us how to set up our AI? If not, will you do it next Friday? Yes, I will. Rob will be back. He was not with us this time. So I will, yes, I will go through how to set it up and run you through it. Absolutely. Especially if you want to tweak it to be specific to a use. Yeah, absolutely.